Next, please welcome Lacy Johnson. He's an engineer running for Congress in the 5th Congressional District. Mr. Johnson.
Well, first of all, you should know this is the third time in 2 weeks I followed Shia. And I got to step up my game. I got to look up this Dale Carnegie speaking course or something like that. But I'll start off with this. Look, when I look out over this crowd, I see the diversity, all races, all genders, everybody from all over the world. I see these great men who serve this country behind us. I see diversity back here, and I see my staff. I see my wife out there, and I look out over this mall, and I see the flags flying. It is on a cloudy day, and it reminds me of the songwriters who said, I got sunshine on a cloudy day, and that's the way I'm feeling right now, and I'm serious. When they told me I had about 2 minutes, I thought about Lincoln's Gettysburg Address. I think it was about 275 words. It took 2 or 3 minutes. I'm not going to be that good. I'm warning you up right now and setting expectations. But I do want to come before you and thank God and thank our first responders. If you think about it, we got Oscars to recognize service in the movie industry. We got Grammys to recognize services in the music industry. We got all kinds of awards, political awards, Nobel awards. We got a 10-part documentary on a basketball team. But when it comes to the people who save lives, we have absolutely no recognition hardly at all. And I'm glad we're here to try to correct that, even if on a small scale. But hopefully we can get to the day that this country have a national recognition on TV, recognizing people who actually save lives, one of the most important things there is. And so I'm going to try my best to honor my 2-minute restriction here. And you know, politicians is hard and preachers and things. But I just like to say to all you out there who ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country. To all of you out there who give more than you receive. To all of you out there to whom serving is more important than being served. We want to recognize our first responders for the same thing. So I'll just end by saying this. To the EMT that came into my house and took me to Abbott Northwestern Hospital. Of course, me being the hard-headed male that I am, I didn't think I needed to go. But they were very patiently and convinced me and worked with my wife and got me there. To the nurses in the emergency room at North Memorial Hospital. To all the policemen that has come to my house, one was when my burglar alarm went off. Once, and believe it or not, last week when you read on in the news and read the newspaper about all this crazy chasing going on in North Minneapolis. By the way, I live in North Minneapolis. I love the neighborhood. It's a great neighborhood. And I know a lot of the policemen. And I want to end talking about them because they've been on a lot of assault. There are some great policemen out there, and I know a lot of them personally. And I'd like to really see us recognize them for the great professional that they are. And it really hits home because most of these issues are not philosophical living room discussion to me. They're real life. During that chase last week, I'll just cut to the core. One of the guys that they were chasing missed my wife in her car, I say about 5 or 10 feet. And so she could have easily been gone, except for the great job that the Minneapolis Police Department did in bringing these people under arrest without any harm to the community. And don't you let anyone convince you that they have an idea of anything that's going on when they start talking about defunding and demilitarizing the police. Those are people who don't understand what's really going on in these communities. So I really want to recognize all our first responders. I want to thank them. I hope one day we recognize them even more, and let's get a Grammy or an Oscar or something for our first performance. So thanks everybody. Thanks our first performer, and pray for me.